Now, like I said, sometimes it's not going to give you the lines like exactly in y equals mx plus b. So if you have something like this, we have something like this. You're going to go ahead and solve for y because you want it in y equals mx plus b. And if it's not, then you have to make it like that. You have to move things around and leave the y by itself so you can kind of compare. Because then like this, you can't compare anything. And remember, you can't graph it. So then you have to move things around. So minus 2x, minus 2x. I'm not going to combine these. I'm going to leave them just next to each other, but I'm going to put them in mx plus b. So then I have 5y equals negative 2x plus 10. And then I want to leave the y by itself. The 5 is in front of it, multiplying. So I'm going to divide by 5, divide by 5, divide by 5. So then my line, I'm going to put it over here. Y equals negative 2 over 5 x plus 10 divided by 5 is 2. Okay? So that's that. You have to leave it in y equals so that you can kind of check the slope and check the b. If they're the same, then that's when we kind of go back to what we were doing over here. So then you're going to go ahead and solve for this one as well. You're going to do minus 6x, minus 6x. Like I said, we're not going to combine these. We're just going to put them next to each other so that we can divide right now. You can't combine them because this one has an x. From here, you're going to divide. There's a number in front of my y. You want to leave y by itself, so you divide by 15 to get rid of the 15. So divide and divide. Now this is when it's a little bit difficult, but think about it as ways that you can divide a number between 6 and 15 that will make this a simpler fraction. So I'm going to divide by 3. 3 fits in 6, 3 fits in 15. So then I have y equals 6 divided by 3 is negative 2 over 5 x. 20 divided by 15, you can divide this one by 5, right?
Yes.
So this is 4 over 3. And remember, it's positive. So then you have y equals negative 2 over 5 x plus 4 over 3. What do you notice?
That it has the same slope.
It has the same slope, but these are different. So what kind of lines are you going to have?
Parallel.
Parallel, very good. So therefore, it is no solution. Okay? And that's it for that one. Let's do another one. I'm going to do one of each, and then I'm going to stop it, okay? So that's that one. You want to leave it in y equals mx plus b so that you can check the m for each one. Okay, so then I'm going to do this. X plus 3y equals to 5, and 2x plus 6y equals 10. Okay, so first things first, you want to put it in y equals mx plus b. I'm going to move the x and divide by 3. So x plus 3y equals 5. I'm going to move the x to this side. So then I have 3y equals negative x, positive 5, divided by the number in front of the y, which is 3. So then this is y equals negative 1 over 3 x plus 5 over 3. And that's one of my lines. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and 2x plus 6y equals 10. I'm going to put it over here so I can solve it on top. So same thing, move the 2x move the 2x. So then you have 6y equals negative 2x plus 10 divided by 6 here. So then I have y equals 2 divided by 6. You can simplify by 2 here. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3. It's negative. Make sure that you include that negative. 10 divided by 6, you can divide this by 2. So then it's 5/3. What do you notice?
They're exactly the same.
They're exactly the same. So that means they're going to have infinitely many solutions. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's do one more. And if you have any questions, you let me know. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to erase this. And honestly, the new stuff is looking at the slope and the b to see if they're the same. All right, let's do this one. All right. So I'm going to do the same steps. I'm going to move the 2x, but this one's positive 2x. Positive 2x. So then I have 3y equals 2x plus 15. Right?
Yes.
Divided by 3. Then I have y equals 2/3 x plus 5. And that's my line. One of my lines. I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to move the x. You're not going to move the y. You're dividing by the y, but you need to move the x first. So minus 3x. So then this is 3y equals 15 minus 3x. And then you're going to divide by 3. I go ahead and rearrange this already. Y equals negative 1x plus 5. What do you notice?
It just has the same. What's it called?
The same
The
b, right?
yeah.
So what does that mean? It means that you're going to have different slopes. Let me go ahead and do this. And this is 0, 5. All it means that it's going to cross at the same point because they both have 0, 5. So these lines are actually going to cross at 0, 5. They have different slopes. This one's negative and this one's positive. But they're still going to be intersecting. So the point here is if you have the same b, but you have different slope, it's still intersecting. They're going to be intersecting though at this point. They're going to be intersecting at 5. Okay? So that's that. They have different slopes. Don't worry about them being parallel because they're different slopes. They have the same b. They're going to cross at the y-intercept. Okay? But these are still one solution. Okay?
Yes.
Do you have any questions?
No.
I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. Okay, really quick, I'm going to show you because I'm going to